number 12 of the evening. 3 by 5 minute rounds in the Rogue Flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. This lady is a mixed martial artist, standing 167 centimeters tall, with an official weight 56.6 kilograms. One fight for one loss. Fighting out of the Wolves Den in Western Australia, ladies and gentlemen, Courtney No Mercy Martin. And across the cage is her opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. This lady is a freestyle fighter, standing 165 centimeters tall. Official weight 57.1 kilogram. A professional fight record, 3 fights, 2 wins, 1 loss. Fighting out of Absolute MMA in Collingwood, ladies and gentlemen, Lisa the Savage Kyriacou.
Good doc. You ready to fight? You ready to fight? Let's fight.
3 5-minute rounds, Cal. This is a professional fight.
That's it, the start of our professional card. You're going to see the elbows, the rotational leg locks, and
yes,
a whole bunch of biffo by the looks of it.
Absolutely. 4-ounce gloves, knees and elbows are in, rotationals, heel hooks, all submissions legal.
You can see they've got the smaller gloves, no shin guards for protection. This is full professional MMA. Exact same rule set as you would see in the Bellator or the UFC cage.
Lisa very straight up and down. Shane worrying too much about head movement. She's just lining up Courtney Martin and trying to just overpower her. She said she doesn't care where it goes. You can tell her attitude is just like, I'm going to be a wall for her today.
She was calling for Courtney to look for that body lock for the takedown. Let's see if she's now found the antidote to stop it this time around.
She's got that. She's got her hands together on the back there. She's got her chest nice and high. She's got to watch out. She's got her hips kind of a little bit back, so enabling Courtney to throw that inside knee, Cal.
Yeah, just to mess with their posture. You're not going to really finish people with those tiny little knees, but gets a reaction to set up your takedowns.
Oh, that's a nice
And Lisa returns with one of her own.
See, she's grabbing that high crotch that stops Courtney's ability to knee with any power.
Lisa's dominating the underhook here against the cage. If she can win that head battle as well, she'll really be working that cage work.
Look at her trying to shove her face right underneath that jawline. Look at that. Both girls fighting super hard to get any little advantage. Look at Lisa burying her head in there.
Yeah, and she's got double underhooks now. She's working that head position. Let's see if she wants to take this to the ground. I've got a feeling Lisa actually might want to stand up and throw a bit more lever again. But she's winning the leverage battle in the cage. She might as well take it.
Yeah, she decided to separate her hands there.
These 5-minute rounds, you really can work these positions. Even if you're looking to stand up a bit more, you can take a little bit of a win here, get your grappling in. Still plenty of time to get back out there and start throwing hands.
Put something on them, you know, feel that, those impacts. You want to really get your hands on those opponents, especially early in that first round. You just want to, you've been thinking about it for weeks, training, preparing hard for it, every hill, every sprint, every time. Just want to get your hands on. Look, she's worked her way to double unders again, Cal.
Yeah, there's a great little pummeling battle going here. Both girls really experienced with that grapple.
Absolutely. And like we said, this is not the first time these girls are going to dance together, so this is the 3rd time.
Imagine that. Imagine being in the cage for the 3rd time with someone.
Wow.
Tell you what, you might as well start paying each other rent.
Yeah. But you know what? They just keep evolving, you know, all these athletes just keep evolving. So really, it's just a fresh test all over again, really.
Be like a whole new opponent. This is the first, both their previous contests were at the amateur range, so this is now at pro, so there's a few differences there.
Right. See how well they deal with things that crop up during the fight as a pro. There's a big difference.
Especially those 5-minute rounds. Who can actually really get the grind out, get the work in a full 5-minute round. They've both had pro experience now, so they've both been in those 5-minute rounds before.
100%. Courtney's got to be patient here. She's doing everything she can to keep that whizzer alive and try and stay in there and try and stuff that far bicep as she is to try and stop her from punching. But look, she's got double unders now.
Yeah, she worked to her double unders.
Okay, let's see what she does with this. She might end up taking Lisa for a bit of a ride. Lisa knows she's in a bit of trouble here. She's lost that pummeling battle. Let's see.
Oh, she's pummeled back in for an underhook, I think. Yeah.
She has. Good work.
Sitting in under over position.
Good work. Sorry, I missed that. It was a flash.
Very quick. Very, very quick transition by Courtney. They look fairly evenly matched in this clinch battle, I have to say. No one looks overpowering. They both got very...
I think the referee might want to separate.
He's given a little bit of a word. Oh, Jerry Batty. He doesn't mind a grapple, though, Jerry Batty. He's happy to have a watch as long as the girls are winning. And there is some contesting going on here. Yeah, look, is this the most exciting part of MMA? No. But there is working. They're pummeling. They're exchanging positions. They're getting their knees done. Oh, there you go. Courtney looks like she's smiling the whole time.
She's gritting those teeth, man.
Nice.
Look at that.
Nice combo. Oh.
Turn Lisa. Lisa's strong, man. Strong upper body strength. Just stopped it. Just pinned her against the fence.
Yeah. When she gets that underhook, Lisa, she's extremely strong. She works straight into that head
I
position.
think she's going to try and go to the back here, do you think? Oh, Courtney does well.
Oh, good punches on the exit.
Ate a couple of shots on the way out. You're right.
I think you can see a little bit of a difference with our pro athletes compared to amateurs, mainly in the transition.
Oh, she hurt her with that.
Yeah,
She stunned her with that right
That
hand.
was the wobble. There's the Elvis again. A little bit of the cab stab coming out the nose now.
Nice. Courtney did well to jump in there and land that right hand on Lisa. Oh, Lisa's got to watch out here. There's the clinch.
Oh, she brought that knee all the way up to the gullet then.
Seconds to go, first round.
Super close first round, Frank.
Yeah, I know. Hard.
Hard
Big-
one to score.
Hard to score, especially with these grappling exchanges.
Stop. Back to corner.
Oh, mate, Trilogy's all over the spot today.
Ready for round 2. Let's fight.
That means 3.
Round 2.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Here we go, round 2, Cal Potter.
Again, using that inside leg kick to open up the jab and the straight punches. Oh.
Yeah, Lisa was just going back, trotting back on the same angle, didn't really move her head at all.
The one thing with Courtney, though, she's throwing lots of great straight punches. Her feet are never quite grounded as she punches. She's walking forward, she's walking back. So I'm not sure she's getting the full amount of sting on those punches. She's always sort of stepping as she punches, so she's not really grounded, connected to the ground to get the power going. Great check on the low kick.
Absolutely. Lisa would have felt that, that's for sure. Beautiful counter by Kyriacou, right hand. Yeah, Lisa's trying to catch her on the way in every time. She doesn't even care about moving her head. She just goes, oh, if I see you throwing down, I'm just going to dig my heels in and I'm just going to throw down with you.
It's a dangerous type of fight to be a counter-style fighter here. She's waiting too long. You end up finding yourself waiting for too long in that 3-5 minute round fight, and then the judges don't see it in your
favour.
favour.
You just seem to be waiting all the time, you know?
Oh, nice little knee, that one.
All right, Lisa's got double unders again. I'd like to see her use it this time. Also trying to go for that trip.
There,
Excellent balance from Courtney. Did well to stay on her feet.
Little chuckle as we get out there, just smiling.
Lisa hasn't really shown any intention to take the fight to the ground at all, Carl. What do you think about it?
I just think she's waiting a little bit too much, you know what I mean? Courtney's the one that seems to be pressing the action. She seems to have an idea what she wants to get done now. Lisa's sort of waiting and reacting. She wants to counter off whatever Courtney's doing, and you can't let someone lead the dance.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's not her turn, your turn, it's my turn. It's my turn all the time. You work around me.
Right. I mean, Courtney's really starting to... Her rhythm and her pace has really been consistent, and she's putting pressure on Lisa, although Lisa has managed to get off a couple of shots, but Courtney's been able to, win a lot of these exchanges and win the wrestling exchanges. So, I mean, Lisa's got to start thinking about changing something here. Maybe we've got to get the fight to the ground. Maybe create the scramble to the legs and get the back, or, jump on her legs if she has leg locks. And I hate to say it, a lot of people don't like to hear this, but the guard, pulling guard, I mean, this sounds silly, but if you can set it up off a shot and bring her into your world, if you have a guard, it's a great strategy. It's that third option that a lot of people don't want to really think about too much. But if you've got a great leg locks, you've got a great guard, you've got vicious triangles off your back, and etc., it's a great option.
You just she needs a momentum change. Exactly what you're talking about there. She needs a momentum change. You know what I mean? The rhythm at the moment seems to be favouring Courtney that little bit more. Nothing much. Yeah, she's dominating the clinch again. The one thing I would favour against Courtney, though, this is a very close fight. And I tell you what, if it's going to go to a close fight in your opponent's hometown,
right?
Yeah, that's never great. You know what I mean? Yeah. Everything Lisa throws or lands, the whole crowd's popping up. And sadly, that does make a difference.
Sure. Courtney Martin doing a great job on that wizard.
Oh,
really holding.
Up nice and high.
Yeah, right. Lisa doing a great job. I mean, Lisa's getting into a lot of good spots. Like, this is... I'm not being discouraging at all to her, but Courtney's doing a great job defending, but Lisa's also giving herself a chance, but just can't get the fight to the ground.
Yeah, look, if anyone manages to get the fight to the ground, it's going to be a really big deal. They both defend it really well. They're both very, very accomplished in that clinch. They're very comfortable defending. They know where the leverage is at. Courtney is looking for a few of those little inside chips. The whole time, they're both peppering with those knees, Head position fight.
You know, the other thing is too, Cal, we haven't seen a lot of elbows, okay? So a lot of these clinches, but no elbows off the clinches. And I'm telling you, if one of them realizes it can really catch the other person, because no one's thrown one, so no one's looking for a spinning elbow or looking for one over the top. And you know the value of those elbows, especially in hard tussle, these kind of really close, struggling to get the takedown, trying to find a way in moments.
This is the third time they've been in the cage together. It's the first time they've been able to throw elbows at each other. You know what I mean? That's a huge game changer. And someone that you've already shared the cage with twice before, you've got a whole new element you can work. Why not put it in there? See their partners, see your opponent's reaction to it.
Not long left in this second round. Lisa with the underhook trying to chase the back corners.
Oh,
beautiful
huge
job.
deal.
That hard
Huge deal, hard eye. It's straight to a Kezakatami position, maybe. No.
To get her back taken here, though. That dreaded headlock position. Here she goes. I mean, all that work to get the fight to the ground. Yeah.
Oh.
Round 3.
Tell you what, Courtney is having the greatest time of her life.
Ready to fight? Ready to
There's
fight?
nowhere else she would rather be.
All right, here we go.
She's probably going to come up to Lisa after, go, hey, can we book this in again for next weekend?
Look, I really think that Lisa's got a lot of work to do to convince the judges to take this fight, in my opinion. We've had some weird split decisions.
I've got no idea what the judges are doing, mate.
But in my eyes, and I don't know, maybe I'm full of crap till you pull me up, Cal, but I think Courtney's done a lot of work in setting the pace of this fight and controlling the middle and rushing her to the cage and punching over the top, lots of knees on the inside. Lisa, she's just outworked her, I think. And not to say Lisa's not doing great work, she is, but when she's in those clinches, I don't really feel like she's really landing shots or trying to, punch off those shots or elbow or knee off those shots.
Yeah, I'm in total agreement. But the thing is, nothing's been happened enough, significant enough to be sore.
To really separate them.
So if I'm in the corner of either of these girls, I'm saying, hey, we need to work for a finish right now. We've got to put a stamp on this fight
100%.
right now. Because I've got no idea. You know what I mean? I couldn't be confident with which way either of those rounds went.
Martin runs in, gets the clinch. See, she wants to get that underhook, that right side. She doesn't want to give it.
They're spending far too much time, especially Courtney, with her hands connected together. You know what I mean? Unless you are actually going for the takedown, don't connect your hands. You're solidifying yourself in one position. Can't punch, can't knee.
True. I agree with you, but it's working for her because she does it and she throws some knees and then she lets go. So
Tacking away with a bit of work,
it's a sticky, frustrating kind of wrestling strategy, if you ask me.
Oh, there's a high kick. Again, for mine, Lisa is just waiting that little bit too much. You know, as soon as Courtney comes into her range, she's happy to throw. There we go. Now she's coming forward, but no, too little, and then stepping back off again.
I would just love to see an elbow fest open up.
Oh,
I would just love to see it, seriously.
Not as much as the dance, but it's a very close second.
Oh, I've forgotten about the dance. But forget about it. It's not going to happen.
It's your great white buffalo.
Yeah. Great work. Yep. Lisa Kyriacou nodding approval to that last exchange where Courtney just landed a nice 1-2 up the middle.
Look, if it's a razor-thin fight, one of the criteria... Oh, good shot. One of the great criteria you're going to look at is cage control.
Absolutely. Is she going to drop down for a double? Let's see. She's going to that single. She might be thinking about it.
I think Lisa's whiz is far too strong. She's lifting her up with that overhook.
Yeah, she's really picked her up her posture. Hard to get taken down when you're doing that. So strong. How tough are these girls? So fit.
Very fit. It's great to see such high-level women's MMA here in Victoria in this card tonight. All the women's fights have been amazing.
Haven't they?
Highly skilled.
All of them.
Oh,
all of them have been
every
great
single fight. Every single fight. Different as well. Different styles, different strategies in each fight. Again, Lisa, you can't be content holding her against the cage in double unders. You know what I mean? Hey, yeah, are you winning this position? Yes, but you can't be sure what's going on with the judges head at the moment.
She's not even really trying to go for the back, you know what I mean? She's not trying to step behind that right hamstring and try and squeeze her knees together and force pressure on the whizzers, so she's got to give it up and start attacking the back. You know, we need something. Look, Lisa's got to do something to finish, or else I've got a feeling she's going to lose the fight.
I think you called it earlier. I'd love to see her just break away, just that 3-inch right now.
Yeah, just to create some space for that crossing elbow, right?
Imagine cutting her up with a big elbow in the last minute of the fight. That's a huge statement.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because she's winning right now. She's pressing the action. She's got her against the fence. She's done that quite a bit too. So like you said, I agree with you. It's hard to sort of judge who has won overall from this because it's so close. But we've got to see something amazing.
Yeah, I'd like to see one of the girls want to put a stamp on the fight right now.
Courtney got that takedown.
Yep.
So she got that down. So you base the whole argument of the fight based on, okay, well, she did that better. You know?
That's the most significant action of the fight so far. There's been a couple of glancing blows landed, but the most significant action of the fight so far is that high right.
It's got to be worth more. I mean, you're flipping the person in the air, putting them on the ground and controlling them on the floor. I mean, that's way harder to do than just land a left hand.
Again, she went for another little high right step.
I would too, bro. I mean, look at those inside knees. She's just so good, isn't she, on that side?
I love those little tacking away knees.
She's just a veteran at this. You can just tell her experience is really showing.
Oh,
she's got a plump. She rattled.
Yeah.
Man, have a look at Courtney's face. Both of the headbutt. Last 10 seconds of this fight, fighting hard. Courtney landing knees. Lisa hanging tough. Wow, what a scrap, Cal Potter.
Great fight, girls.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we've gone to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored the contest 29-28, declaring a winner via unanimous points decision from blue corner, Lisa